Voncujovi in studio with us. He's not here alone, so I'll allow him to do the introduction of the young man by him. Is this your apprentice?
It's my son.
Your real son?
Yes, my biological son.
Seiram
Yao Voncujovi.
So I know about Maoli, but this is Seiram. Seiram Voncujovi.
Yes.
Seiram, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
This one that you are sitting by your father, that means you are learning from the source directly.
Yes.
You're also a magician?
Yes, I'm a magician and a musician.
Oh, you are all the shen. Let's get closer to the mic. Okay. So you are a magician and a musician as well?
Yes.
Wow. How long have you been doing this? Don't tell me from your father's belly, because he's a man.
I started magic since I was 5.
Eh?
Yes. I was trained by my dad professionally as an entertainer. And I started music when I got to class 6.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, daddy.
Yes.
Yes. At 5.
Yes. I start all my children at 5. And the brothers who are now in doing their masters or finish their masters into their PhD.
That's right.
They started at the age of 5.
You raise magicians.
Yes.
I thought it was something that you'd have to get chosen and, no. Or these are all tricks that you can teach.
Magic is an entertainment. It's an art.
Okay.
But then it's an art that unless you get into it, you don't really know what it is. And a lot of people put so much mysticism around it and makes it look something that you cannot get closer to. But it is not so. Magic is an art. And as we are talking now, this very September, he and his bigger brother Mauli, they are going to Thailand to Magical Academy to brush up and have a competition international competition in Thailand.
Whoa.
So yeah, there's an academy.
They've been chosen.
Yes. So they'll be going to.
Wait, was there a mini competition that you won that had to make you represent us there in Thailand?
My videos were sent.
Your videos?
Yes, my videos were sent.
Okay.
I've been performing on these few stages.
Doing your own thing?
Yes, in the clubs, on the street and stuff. And those videos, my dad gathered them and decided that, okay, he wants me to do something entertainment because I'm already on the path. So
that's right.
He pushed me on. And he sent the videos to one of the best magicians in Thailand, and he accepted and he said he wanted to teach me, so I should come over.
So you're going to understudy him and all that?
Yes.
This is something you really want to do?
Yes.
Because I know your bigger brothers, they started like you, but their life was like, come and see me. Life gave them something else.
I understand.
But this is what you want to do?
Yes.
Full time?
Yes. I'm an entertainer.
I like that. I like that. Well, for your dad, he got trained in India and all that. He has such a reputation. And in fact, I remember watching him when I was very young. One of the earliest magicians in Ghana on TV. Then,
yes.
Yeah, because a lot of them, either they're doing it at Bobloshi and the other places to collect money. But you were on TV, you grant interviews.
I remember when TV3 was started. Those days, myself, Nana Chiampong, we were the people come on. There was a program called Talking Drum.
Okay.
Then that was
like 25 years ago.
Yes.
Hey. Wow. So welcome back home.
Thank you very much.
I like that. But again, let me ask. I also know you are also into. You are the African Magic Temple CEO. You are also into Voodoo. You are Huno.
Yes, we are.
At what point did that come in? Is this something you've always been doing?
Been the base. Yes.
You found a way to add spirituality to...
It had always been. Because the magic was, when you are young and you haven't dabbled deeply into magic, you will always think that it is spiritual.
Okay.
But my desire was to acquire spiritual power and be able to use it to help myself and then help my loved ones and then humanity at large.
Okay.
So that was my desire from childhood.
Okay.
So I was growing up with that. So from the age of 12, I have already started doing certain things. And we went to the church, we went to the Mozambique, Aladura, and then all these spiritual churches. But then still my quest, the desire was not satisfied, so I kept going. Then I thought magic was where the spiritual power was.
It was fascinating at that age.
Yes, of course, if you are not a magician and you see a magician performing, of course it could only be something spirit.
Yeah. The tricks and all that.
Yes, but then if you are not a trained magician or your eyes are not trained, for you it is spiritual power. So that led me into becoming a magician. But after magic, knowing that magic is just an art and entertainment, okay, I perfected it, but my desire was that spirituality. So that was one of the reasons why I was in India and I was trained as a monk.
Really?
Yes, I was a Hindu monk, a full-fledged Hindu monk.
Interesting. That's where you get taught discipline and how to control.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it's nature.
Control everything.
Yeah.
Meditation. And I did Tantra yoga. It's one of the most difficult yoga
Dimensions where you can get stuck.
In yoga.
You can get stuck and that's it. Nobody will hear from you again.
So I became a full-fledged Tantra yogi monk, and I was sent to Thailand as a regional priest. That's how I ended up in Thailand. So where he will be going now are friends that I have met over 40 years ago. Wow. They are the ones I'm sending him back to go back to the roots.
That's
and
right.
again learn and perfect himself.
So he's more like the chosen one.
Yes.
The rest were just national service. Mali and go, just national service. So Sairam is the chosen one. Sairam, what's your showbiz name?
Maracha.
Maracha.
Yes.
What does it mean?
God of wisdom. Or Friday born.
Oh, okay. So me too, I'm Maracha because I'm confused. Interesting. So I've watched one of your Facebook lives. TikTok lives. Yes. Recently, that's why when I saw you last week, I'm like, no, I have to have a conversation with you.
Yes.
You get a lot of people come to you and they're asking, my family, I'm looking for money. You get all these things, everyday problems. You get some of this. What do you
see, when I came back home, of course I started the spirituality before finally deciding to come back home. But when I came back home in 1997, after 25 years out of Ghana, I set up a small shrine where I continue doing something about African traditional spirituality.
African traditional spirituality.
Most people will call it juju or voodoo or whatever. But it actually is our traditional spirituality, which is more like a quantum physics. Has a quantum dimension. But then when the Christianity made us to forget about our
origin,
our own, and we accepted the foreign, and then we are calling the foreign our own and condemning our own as foreign. So that's what has happened to us. And that's why we are where we are today. The Chinese are developing, the Indians are developing, everybody is developing. It's only Africa that is walking backwards because of this Christianity.
We've lost our origin, eh?
So I set up a small shrine where I honor my ancestors.
How?
By pouring libation to them and telling them that I am their continuity.
Okay.
They should guide me on the proper path so that I can also guide my children and people who may come to me to be on the same path of truth and godliness. So I, when I came, people know me as a magician and I do magic and all this.
That's what we knew on TV. Well, we see on TV.
Yes, so after some time, I started concentrating on
the spirituality
and more of homegrown spirituality, because I went out there. I haven't seen anything power than African spirituality.
Even in India?
Yeah. Even in India, I perform miracles, if you may call them so. But then we, in our tradition, we don't call them miracles.
What do you call them?
They are natural happenings. So you have to know the formulas.
What was the first one you did that shook you and give you that realization?
For me, it did not shake me. was in a training center in Varanasi. I don't know whether you've heard this name before.
Varanasi, no please. No please.
Okay. Varanasi is the holy city, the most holiest city of Hinduism.
Okay.
Just like Mecca is to the
for
Muslims.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's where I was trained.
Oh, nice.
So I was trained there, and one day our electrician, we all have duties. As a student also, they give you duties. But the person who was electrical in charge, his name was Jagarpati. And the electrical, he got electrocuted.
Oh.
And he died. He passed on. But then what I knew already, I just did some things, and after a few hours he woke up.
You resurrected a dead man?
Of course, why not?
How did you do it?
I saw the...
No, because 37 mortuary is not very far from us. That's what I'm asking.
No, it's not like I'm going resurrecting people, but that was
I'm just messing with you.
That was a situation in which he was my roommate.
Oh.
And I was also afraid to sleep with a dead body.
That's right.
And all this is so, and then we were so limited that we didn't have any outside contact.
That's right.
Because of the training.
They set you apart, so
yeah, we are
you're
totally secluded from society. And that, whatever my destiny brought through my hands, I didn't know. But he got up.
How did you know that this is what I'm supposed to do? So
no,
I
those
get
are
it back?
things that just come through you.
Naturally.
It's not you. You are just an instrument being used. So at that
How
moment,
did you hear the voice? What language? Did they speak Ewe from Bokor, or you heard it in the spirit?
It's always been there, because when I was already, even before I decided to be a yogi or be a tantra, I had a lot of things that had been happening from childhood.
Really?
My parents knew, my dad, my grandfather. Actually, my grandfather was a traditional priest.
Oh, so they knew how to interpret what you're going through.
So things, yes.
Because I was going to ask you, some parents can have all this.
My dad didn't
take
really,
you to prayer camps and all those things.
My dad really didn't agree on me taking this path, because he felt that if I am on this path of spirituality, I may not make it in life. He would want me to go to school and become a doctor, something like that. And my own interest was being a pilot.
Oh, nice.
But then that's not my destiny.
Don't worry, your children will come and do it for you.
Yes,
your children will come and do it for you.
Yes, of course.
Interesting. So I want to ask about some common misconceptions we have. What are some of them that you've heard yourself either about magic or about spirituality? Voodooism?
You are always perceived and looked at as the devil's advocate. Yeah, that's the most common one, because in reality there's no devil.
In reality?
Yes, of course, human beings are the devils.
Oh.
How many times have you seen a devil committing a crime?
But they said human beings become instruments for them to use, no?
Yeah, but have you seen the devil before?
But the human beings said the devil you make a go.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's always a human being using the devil as a scapegoat, and by trying to tell others, instead of taking responsibility for your actions, you want to blame it on someone. That's why every time people are blaming, it's a devil, it's in bed. We saw your hand still in the thing, and you said devil. So go and bring the devil so that we will leave you.
Your space is a bit saturated, and I mean this because we have a lot of people who are in that space of voodooism. Someone will tell you, yes, when I was a baby, they took me to some forest, or I dreamt I met dwarves, and when I woke up, my life became different. And they have so many Facebook pages and all those things. We have the fake, just like every other.
In everything,
yeah.
There's the fake, and there's the people who pretend to be what they are.
They are
not.
How do you know the difference?
Oh, for us, we can tell the difference, because someone who wants to praise himself more than what he is already is a symbol of a sign of someone who is not real. The real people are very simple, very well behaved, controlled. They are not proud, and they don't show off themselves. And
have you ever been in a contest, power contest?
No, we don't think about the power contest being anything because it does not really matter. It's not necessary to have any power contest. Because
No, maybe you are addressing a case and then someone is also getting backing from maybe a spirit that is a bit tough, but on the other side of the divide.
Yeah, but then I would not call it a contest. There was only one time we were in Batume Junction.
Where?
Batume Junction in Nagotime.
Oh, okay. But,
Yeah, but there was a funeral that my old man wanted me to represent him there because at that time he was about 120
your dad?
years old.
Your dad?
Yeah,
120
years old at that time. See, if you're more. No,
180 at that time.
I am, a little bit more than 120 at that. So physically, he wasn't really strong anymore.
Wow.
So he wanted me to take the Asafo group to the funeral. I should lead them.
Okay.
And I think we went, and John and Mauli were very young. They were following me. So we were leading the decision. But then we realized that some people were shooting tukwe at me. But then nothing happened to me. And when we came back home, I removed my batakari and I saw that my undershirt was all torn.
The undershirt rather was torn.
All torn, yes.
But you didn't hear the tukwe. You heard it, but you didn't feel it.
No, I didn't feel anything. But that's some one of such things. But for me, personally, I was not competing with anybody. I was just given an assignment to lead a group or a troop to a funeral ground. It was a musketeering funeral ground, where
which is part of tradition.
People come with power, all kind of people. But for me, I was just representing the old man, so I didn't have any mind against anyone or towards anyone.
Do you get people come to you and say that, hey, I want money, I want the gods to favor me, change my destiny, my family, nothing is working for us. If there's truly some power, give me some concoction to drink. You know, those. Do you get a lot of that?
We get every day. We get politicians. We get pastors.
Huh?
I even have pastors traveling all the way from Cameroon, come stay with me for a few days, a few weeks. Some from South Africa, from Zambia.
These are known men of God?
They are known men of God. But I'm not here to,
of course,
tell anybody's name. I'm just talking about the kind of clientele that.
What do you do to them? What do you tell them?
I teach them about life.
But they have that in the Bible, no?
Unfortunately, most pastors, their mouths are more powerful than themselves.
Hey, really?
Yeah. Most pastors have more mouth power. Means they talk plenty. They don't have any power.
Is that not sad?
It is very sad, but everybody with their own destiny. Everybody with their path.
So you teach them about life?
Yes. Teach them about life. Teach them about nature. Because power belongs to nature. And you can only get power if you can harness the energies in nature to help you to do things. So power belongs to nature. And that's all that it is. So if you know the secrets of nature, how to harness that energy, then you are called powerful. But you as a person, you don't have any power. It is when you are able to deal with nature and nature, spirits in nature, energies in nature, frequencies in nature, wavelengths in nature, then you are powerful.
What are we missing as Africans? Ignoring the power in where we are from, what we have, putting that aside and following something else. Well, what are we missing?
We are missing a lot because at the end of the day, we are not white people. We are not Europeans. We are not Americans. We are not Indians. And we are not Chinese. We are black people and we are Africans. All other nations have developed by sticking to their roots and honoring their identity, sticking to their root and honoring their identity. It's only the African who has thrown away his own or his or her own identity and want to be somebody else. And that's why we cannot succeed. The Arabs remain Arabs. They use their language and they use their religion. Now we as black people, we want to be like Arabs. We want to behave like Arabs. We want to sit down and drink tea like Arabs. Meanwhile, our ancestors also have their way of enjoying themselves. We said, no, that one is evil. We want to. So we have actually missed a lot. And I was just telling someone a few days ago that until the African teaches their young ones about the real identity of Africa, the black man is doomed forever.
Wow, that's sad.
Very.
Wait, how do we balance tradition with modernity? How do we still stay?
You can. My son, Senna, he graduated in master's degree in Beijing just a few days ago. And he's a Bokor.
A fetish priest?
Yes. He's a fetish priest, if you will call it that way. But the way we call it traditional spiritual priest.
Okay,
Yeah,
traditional priest.
Because the
fetish has a negative,
regulatory
I understand.
language was brought by the white man to make us to lose our identity. He's pursuing, he's about to pursue his PhD, and he's in the modern world.
I can imagine him in class challenging certain standards and finding himself in trouble all the time.
He was the one who what did you call it? What do you call it when somebody is the one like
The chosen one?
Not mediator. Recently there was a AU meeting in China. Yeah, he was like the MC.
The moderator?
Moderator, yes. Really? He was the moderator of the AU meeting in China. And then also about a week ago, the UN, he moderated everything and did everything.
So he knows where to play fair, balance, and still advance his arguments.
Can say that the modernity that people are talking about, that if you are traditional, you are not modern, it's not true.
Okay, why do the gods and our forefathers allow evil to happen to their own?
No, gods didn't decide that evil should happen to their own. It is you who decide that you don't want to learn. And if evil comes to you, then it is you who open the door. Supposing you have a fence and you have a gate, and you decide not to close your door, and you allow thieves or dogs or intruders to come into your house, is it the mistake of the fence or the gate? It's you who didn't close it. So you can't blame the gods for anything, because you are the one who is supposed to know that I should do this.
Have you ever received any visitor to your temple who wants to harm another human and has got the money to fund it?
Mostly Christians. Unfortunately.
Sorry?
Mostly Christians.
What do they do?
Christians are the only one who will come to you that they want to harm someone. They want you to destroy somebody for them. Unfortunately.
What?
Yes, I'm because you can see in the churches, and people are every day killing their enemies. They are wishing their enemies evil. Unfortunately, I'm very straightforward person.
Do you do it?
No. Why should I help you to destroy another soul? Have you ever created a human before? Unfortunately.
Have you ever been confronted with maybe a stronger power, a spirit in your temple, and you're like, wait there, Atrami?
Oh no, not yet. Not yet.
Let me come to Sarah real quick. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 19.
So did you have a lot of trouble in school based on your beliefs? And I'm talking about senior high school, even uni and all that.
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
How? Give me one instance.
For instance, people call me a ritualist. They say I do blood money. Because I'm just trying my best to live a comfortable life and be a normal person, but they don't see it that way. And
what did you do to give them that impression?
Nothing actually. They just feel like the way I'm living my life, being free and open, is very alarming, because they don't feel like anyone else should be very open and calm
Did you make someone vomit money? Did you take money out of someone's ear and then they're like, this trick, the drew womb?
No.
What was the first magic you performed in school?
That was my first school, not this recent one.
Then they sacked you because of magic?
No.
Okay, say it. You say the story. Say
that was my first school. I was, I think, 12 or 13. We had this open day in school, and there were like talent hosts and stuff.
That's right.
And people were coming with raps and stuff. That time I wasn't doing music because I didn't know anything about music, but we were more into the magic and entertainment stuff. So I told my dad, and my dad said, okay,
you're going to do this trick.
Yeah, he taught us some few things. We went there. It
went. And your friends are like, hey, this one, there's something there inside. This one,
the headmistress say, the things you are coming to do here, I hope that nothing will happen to the children here. I said, no, we are coming to entertain you.
So you brought your dad to school?
Yeah.
Wait. Let's go back. We all with a play. You go carry over your school, can they? What is that? What? And since then, okay, you attended SS clearly by your age.
And since then, people felt like that's why I decided to quit magic at some point. And my dad also advised that we had to balance it because people will start feeling that we are just all over.
What are some of the magic you perform? I want to know. Give me an idea of some of the things you do so that.
Have you ever heard of eating fire?
Eating fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of the times the people
the festival, the up north.
But this one is a more professional way of eating fire.
I can't even eat block, not fire. So you did that one?
Yes.
Fire.
Yes.
You see the way you can put fire in your mouth and it will be burning. Someone can come and light a cigarette from your mouth, from the flame, from your mouth.
Yeah.
It's not like you put a charcoal.
No, nothing.
Fire, you will become a human torch.
Wow.
Or human lighter.
You did that?
Yes.
Show us one magic trick, my listeners. Something we can all do when we are bored. Because you can. Okay, I want to see this. No, is this something we can do in the studio?
Yes, sure.
We have a fire alarm. I don't want it to go off.
It will not be
okay.
off.
All right. So, maybe our listeners can go on to Facebook right now, 3FM 92.7. We have the illusionist, the magician, the voodoo priest. Yes.
And the Bokor.
The Bokor, Afa Bokor. Yes, the man, Christopher Voncujovi in studio with his son. In fact, his sons are all here, but the one taken after him, the others, because they have Ghana card, they have stopped. But this one is only 19, so he started. So explain what exactly is happening to us.
So today, what's going to happen here is I'm going to leave fire.
Please go back, Mike, and I hope it's safe. Solution.
Oh, no, it's
fetch water and come and be in the corner of the studio for me. Faculty, yes. And you can turn faculty to a box of matches. All right. So what is that, Daddy? What
this
are we
is a white fuel.
Okay.
Lighter fuel.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're putting this on
so that it can get fire.
All right.
Easily.
Okay. Is that not too much?
No.
Okay. We have only one entry and one exit. That's what I'm asking.
Don't worry. We are here.
All right.
We are here.
Okay. So please go back a little bit so that so maybe Daddy will do the talking.
Yes, I'll help you.
Okay. So now I want someone to explain what is going on.
So here we are lighting the fire. And when he takes it, he's going to put it in his mouth.
Okay.
And then the fire. Okay, I'll hold one torch for you.
That's okay.
That will be better.
Yes, please.
So when you do, then I pick that one for you.
Okay, so you come closer. Focus, can you stretch the mic his length? Stretch the mic his length.
Okay.
So just stretch. Yes. Okay, much better. So pick it when you. So go on to Facebook right now and also drop your questions in the comment section for us. We are having a conversation with Christopher Voncujo, celebrated magician. Years of experience. Okay, the fire is on.
So this is the fire in his mouth.
Is that the fire that he's holding like that?
He's holding the fire. Yes.
So the fire is in his mouth. And you are lighting the other one through his mouth. Was that your tongue burning? And let me do dry gum. Well, not dragon, dry gum. What? 1 minute, Eja. So, fire that we used to pray, you have come to swallow fire. Okay. Are you faculty? It's your turn. This is the point they turn him to double. So wait, this is all tricks, nothing spiritual.
Yes. No.
This is all tricks.
Yeah, it's a mind over matter.
That's how it starts, so.
Yeah. It's the mind over matter, where you can control, your mind can be able to overcome the fear of the effects of fire.
Interesting. So no accidents?
No.
Never had an accident in your magical? Because I hear sometimes things can go wrong.
It depends on your professionality. Yeah.
Ever had maybe your early days?
No.
And you?
I had been taught by good
One of
teachers.
the best.
And one thing is, when I come to stage, I'm not coming there to show you that I have power.
Okay.
Or I'm better than you. I'm only there to take your mind away from your problems, your worries, so that once you laugh and smile, you will forget your problems for a moment or for a minute, let's say.
What are some of your challenges?
My challenges in magic is sometimes people cannot clap because they are shocked. So they don't know whether you are a human or you are not a human being. So that's it. But
and can it be taught?
yes, of course. That's why he is going to Magic Academy in Thailand.
For how long?
6 weeks.
Okay.
And also to join the competition.
That's right.
I hope that he will get an award before coming.
That's right.
And then we will also, apart from our traditional spirituality, I teach my children, almost all of them. It's only some 1 or 2 who are still young that I'm waiting for.
You have pension babies?
Yes.
Hey, Senior, you have been busy.
I'm very busy.
How many now? How many children now?
My children are altogether about 11.
This, and mostly boys?
Yes, I have 3 girls, but the rest are.
Oh, this will fit. I mean, we can have the Mesa Saba field or the Legon Stadium. It's a full-blown football match. You can face the Black Stars in their preparation towards the World Cup. The ladies will play defense. The rest will
should be in the goal.
The rest will attack and advance. You are blessed. Wow. 11.
We are on. We are slowly
No. By now you should be pulling the brakes. Or you still believe in adding more?
No, I don't know, because nature, you cannot challenge it. You can't challenge nature, you know.
This man still wants to be shooting at 82.
My father had his last born when he was 72.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you are blessed. You know, you are blessed though, and populate the land. That's good. I like that.
So I teach
Joanna Mauli, and 17 more to go. That's nice.
So they are all learning, and we hope to also open a magical academy in the future.
That's right.
But my fear is people will come and learn magic and then go into the church and be demonstrating magical entertainment tricks.
For money, yeah. That brings me to my next question, actually.
To be using it to fool our people, as some of these pastors are doing already. Yeah, there are some pastors who say they can walk in the air. Those are all magical illusions. I think, is it one of the East African pastors who went and set fire to some talismans. It's on the YouTube.
The
it's all tricks.
It's all tricks, yeah?
And then people say, hey, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire. You know, I'm sorry, but our people need to go back into themselves and learn.
I think with this point you've raised, I have a question. I mean, it's like the magic space in Ghana is non-existent.
They all become pastors.
Oh, not so.
Yes. But then there are a few magicians who are coming up. One of my good friends, Shangela Kadri, he's in Akwatia.
Okay.
And he also went to India to study. And in India, they gave my contact to him to meet me, since he is a Ghanaian.
Okay.
They knew me in India, so I became like a friend and a mentor to him. So he's coming, and I've been seeing some few on
Bernard the magician.
Some people are coming up. So with time, from my way I'm looking at things, with time, not too far from here, a lot of people will become aware of the tricks that are being played at the churches, where people claim to be going to heaven and seeing God and coming back to tell us what God told them. Very soon, the young generation, the Gen Z generation, are not going to accept this.
Yes.
And then they will begin.
I don't think they even accept some of this. I mean, some of them can tell when this is pure BS. They can tell. They can tell.
They are trying to. A time is coming, then people will just abandon the churches and start to go back to their roots. Because, like in Europe now, most of the churches are used for restaurants. So if you see any big church in Europe now, then it's an African who bought it and is receiving the other Africans.
Chai. Well, I want to ask what role magic plays in your daily life. Say around.
In my daily life.
Your daily life.
To me, magic is entertainment.
So purely.
Yes, magic releases my stress, makes me feel comfortable, and I feel okay anytime I do magic. And I'm very happy when I entertain people.
That's right.
So, that's the work of an entertainer, to make other people happy and make yourself happy too.
That's right.
When you see others smiling and they are happy, genuinely happy, it makes you, the magician, also happy.
I want to ask questions around what gives you, satisfaction. I think you just explained that in your answer. But also, what are some things you wouldn't do? Some principles, some codes you live by that has been with you all these years. But let's go for a quick break. When we return, there is more. And also, I've seen some questions on our Facebook page. Probably would activate the phone lines so you engage with our guests. And he's here with the son. Again, your showbiz name is?
Maracha.
Yes. Okay, so if you got questions for Christopher Voncujovi, the son Maracha, or Sayram, we'll be glad to hear you out. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us. Christopher Voncujovi in studio with us. He's not here alone, so I'll
as some of these pastors are.
Business, but when I change my defense, you're going to see the difference.
Because if I I don't want you to steal my would want them to do and
business.
So business is all about my life, how things are going for me currently, you know, my music journey, and how people are downplaying my music, feeling that I'm not going to reach anywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, just wait and see.
That's right.
I'm minding my business, but when I change my defense, you're going to see the difference.
I'm minding my business, but when I change the defense, you will see the difference. I love that. Bars, magical bars.
man.
Allah. So, all right. So, Daddy, I'm sure there are certain codes you live by in your line of work. You've seen a lot in this life.
Yes, I
mind sharing some with us?
The one thing is do unto others and do unto others as you would want them to do unto you.
That's right.
Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are in business, or you are just living your life.
Wow.
Always don't take advantage of others because they are in a lower position than you. The terms can change tomorrow. You never know. But do unto others as you would want them to do unto you.
That's
It
right.
is more than all the 10 commandments in the Bible. Because if I don't want you to steal my things, I will not come and steal yours. If I don't want you to come and take my wife, I will not come and take your wife. If I don't want you to kill me, so I will not go killing you or anybody else. So as simple as that, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. And nature is our witness. And nature doesn't forgive. So if you do bad thing today and you think that you go to church or go to somewhere and so I have God forgive me, what about the person that you have hurt? Have you gone to the person and asked for forgiveness? And you think that if you accept Jesus Christ as your personal savior, all the people you have harmed, it is over? No. Nature does not forgive. Once you have that in mind, you will do to others as you would want them to do unto you. Yeah, sure.
I like that. And also being a daddy of boys, majority boys.
Yeah.
What is one thing that has taught you about, fatherhood in general that you want to share with us?
I have a father. I had a father, but my biological father, when I was growing, because my dad had many wives. I'm not the only. My mother wasn't the only wife.
Okay.
So there were some challenges as the son of the last wife. I had a lot of challenges with my siblings and some of my stepmothers.
That's right.
But then, of course, they were the ones who raised me. It's not like my mother wasn't in the marriage, so my stepmothers raised me. And growing up as a child, I didn't like the way I was feeling. So I put it upon myself that when I have my own family, I want to be there for my children until the day I passed on.
That's right.
And this is my motivation of taking care
Because
of
your
my
relationship with them is really tight.
Yes,
It's
very.
like they go everywhere with you.
Yes.
There is always one to either drive you to the best or drive you from.
Always, yes. I'm always around them. They are
That's
always
right.
around me because
That's
I
right.
want to see them to become better human beings.
That's right.
So
This
that,
one, you should have a conversation with Black Rasta. He loves spirituality. Yeah, he's right behind us. He loves spirituality.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the two of you will do.
maybe one day.
I love that.
One day.
And also, I've got a question here. Giovanni, please ask him if people come asking for money from his shrine.
Yes, a lot of times, even if you look at my live section that goes on every Sunday, I've been doing that for 7 years now.
Wow.
Every Sunday.
Live on social media.
Yes, people from all around the world ask questions. We don't set the agenda.
Okay.
You ask us what is your confusion and misunderstanding about African traditional spirituality. And then we can
Help you.
demystify
Yeah.
the understanding and the notion that it is evil. That's what we do. And a lot of people will say, if I come to your shrine, can I get wealth? Can I become rich? And I always answer, you can never be rich if you don't work. There is no...
The gods don't award laziness.
There is no spirit money. If someone tells you that they can make money for you and you become rich, why can't they make it for themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Why should they give it to you? They have so many family members who probably are poor. Why won't they just make the money and share to their family members at least so that they can be happy? You can only get rich by doing something. Whether you are doing business, you are working, or you are farming. You must do something.
Yeah, just be active. Yeah.
And it is in this
the Bible,
work.
it's everywhere.
It is in this work that you do that the gods will bless you. That supposing you are a farmer and you are farming, the gods will bless you with your dedication and everything. Your farm crops will grow well, and you can sell. And the gods will help you so that people will come and buy your crops, and then you make money. But sleeping and sitting down and expecting manna or money, something to drop from heaven to you, it has never happened before, and it is not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So work.
That's right. Work.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we want to wrap it all up. We have news coming up in a bit, but I want to say big thanks going out. Well, do you predict the future?
We are diviners.
So do you know who our president is going to be in?
I'm not a politician. I don't want to get into politics. I'm a spiritualist. I work for people individually. If someone comes to me and says, okay, please, this is what I am looking for. How can you help me? I will divine for you. And then whatever the gods say I should do for you, I will do them.
Are there times the God don't speak to you?
I don't remember, but because our system is very perfect system. It's not like based on imagination. No. It's not imagination and trial and error. It's a mathematical calculation. So it cannot miss. So it's a system that has been set down thousands of years, long before Jesus Christ was born, and it is still very active and very African. So we use this system. I have the magic mirror where I can move to anywhere in the world by looking into my mirror and get information and bring back for you.
How do you see them? Because I know with the computer system we believe in zeros and ones.
But the African traditional spirituality is based on the binary which computer adopted.
Okay.
Is the computer adopted our Afa of the 0101. Yeah, that's what the computer adopted. But it's been a system for thousands of years. So,
interesting.
We have all this in our tradition.
It shouldn't end, but the news people are already giving me signs that Giovanni and Tanapi. But let me say big thanks to you and the whole family for showing up today.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for making time to at least just have regular conversations with us and also help clear some doubts in our minds about African spirituality.
Thank you very much.
And to Sairam, aka Maracha, thank you too for coming through and also believing in what Daddy believes in. It's a good one, yeah. We wish you well on your journey and rep Ghana hard, yeah. And also don't drop the mic. Spoil there. Let's follow you on social media to talk to them.
On social media, if you want to get me, it's Maracha GH, Maracha underscore GH, MARACHA underscore GH. That's on every social media platform. If you want to get me on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, it's just Maracha, MARACHA.
Okay. Nice. And Daddy, your final words and how we can follow you on social media.
Thank you very much. We are now my major concentration is on our demystifying our tradition, spiritual tradition, which is Africa spirituality. So we are African Magic Temple.
Okay.
Which is spelled AFRIKAN. My magic is MAGICK.
Okay.
And then temple.
Okay.
And then the one that my children run, so that their peers can connect with our tradition, is called ReVodution.
Re.
It's R-E capital V.
Okay.
O-D-U-H. DUTION. We are ReVodution.
Oh, nice one.
Trying to bring him back voodoo back to the people. I was just in Germany a few months ago to go and get our ancestral things that the Christians have stolen from us. They are all there.
So they
kept them for 150 plus years. They are still there.
And you brought them to Ghana?
No, we are now working on them to bring them back home.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And pay for it. They should be paying for
of course,
taking some of these things from
we
out.
we are with the professors from the University of Ghana, Togo,
Nice.
and some other places. And
I was going to ask that as my final question. Are you have you been invited to speak at schools?
Yeah.
With this?
No,
Okay.
schools, no, not
Okay.
in Ghana. You know,
Okay.
Ghana is
Sometimes it's a bit-
outside Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, I was in the Netherlands. What do you call this? Religious University of Netherlands. I was there 2 years ago to teach, and then this time we were also at the museum in Germany, and we had some small
That's right.
thesis
That's right.
talking about our
We
African-
should have this conversation again.
Sure.
Maybe
Thank
on
you very
TV
much,
soon. Thank
Giovanni.
you.
We are very grateful
Thank you
for
so much.
inviting us
Yes.
and bringing us here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, most definitely. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is Alfred Okanse with the news. And thank you so much, Maracha. Thank you so much, Daddy Von. And shout out to Marley and John as well. My name is Giovanni. We're back at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
Cause I get stars, all of my boys, they don't wear diamonds, you know, finna. Pardon, you the see me where the stardom, superstar settings.
Christopher Voncujovi in studio with us. He's not here alone, so I'll allow him to do the introduction of the young man by him. Is this your apprentice?
It's my son.
Your real son?
Yes, my biological son. Seiram Yao Voncujovi.
So I know about Mauli, but this is Seiram. Seiram Voncujovi.
Yes,
Seiram, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
This one that you are sitting by your father, that means you are learning from the source directly.
Yes.
You're also a magician?
Yes, I'm a magician and a musician.
Oh, you are all the shen. Let's get closer to the mic. Okay. So you are a magician and a musician as well?
Yes.
Wow. How long have you been doing this? Don't tell me from your father's belly, because he's a man.
I started magic since I was 5.
Eh?
Yes, I was trained by my dad professionally as an entertainer. And I started music when I got to class 6.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy.
Yes.
Yes. At 5.
Yes,
I want to.
usually I start all my children at 5. And the brothers who are now in doing their masters or finish their masters into their PhD.
That's right.
They started at the age of 5.
You raise magicians.
Yes.
I thought it was something that you have to get chosen and or these are all tricks that you can teach.
Magic is an entertainment. It's an art.
Okay.
But then it's an art that unless you get into it, you don't really know what it is, and a lot of people put so much mysticism around it and makes it look something that you cannot get closer to, but it is not so. Magic is an art, and as we are talking now, this very September, he and his bigger brother Mauli, they are going to Thailand to Magical Academy to brush up and have a competition international competition in Thailand.
Whoa.
So yeah, there's an academy.
They've been chosen.
Yes, so they'll be going to.
Wait, was there a mini competition that you won that had to make you represent us there in Thailand?
My videos were sent.
Your videos?
Yes, my videos were sent.
Okay.
I've been performing on these few stages.
Doing your own thing?
Yes, in the clubs, on the street and stuff. And those videos, my dad gathered them and decided that, okay, he wants me to do something entertainment because I'm already on the path. So
that's right.
He pushed me on. And he sent the videos to one of the best magicians in Thailand, and he accepted, and he said he wanted to teach me, so I should come over.
So you're going to understudy him and all that?
Yes.
This is something you really want to do?
Yes.
Because I know your bigger brothers, they started like you, but their life was like, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. life gave them something else.
I understand.
But this is what you want to do?
Yes.
Full time?
Yes. I'm an entertainer.
I like that. I like that. Well, for your dad, he got trained in India and all that. He has such a reputation. And in fact, I remember watching him when I was very young. One of the earliest magicians in Ghana on TV. Then,
yes,
yeah, because a lot of them either they're doing it at Bobloshi and the other places to collect money. But you were on TV, you grant interviews.
I remember when TV3 was started. Those days, myself, Nana Chiampong, We were the people come on. There was a program called Talking Drum.
Okay.
Then that was a
Like 25 years ago?
yes.
Hey!
My biological son.
Eh?
Seiram Yao Voncujovi.
So I know about Maoli, but this is Seiram. Seiram Voncujovi.
Yes,
Seiram, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
This one that you are sitting by your father, that means you are learning from the source directly.
Yes.
You're also a magician?
Yes, I'm a magician and a musician.
Oh, you are all the shen. Let's get closer to the mic. Okay. So you are a magician and a musician as well.
Yes.
Wow. How long have you been doing this? Don't tell me from your father's belly, because he's a man.
I started magic since I was 5.
Eh?
Yes, I was trained by my dad professionally as an entertainer. And I started music when I got to class 6.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, daddy.
Yes.
Yes. At 5.
Yes,
I want to.
usually I start all my children at 5, and the brothers who are now in doing their masters or finish their masters into their PhD.
That's right.
They started at the age of 5.
You raise magicians.
Yes.
I thought it was something that you'd have to get chosen, and or these are all tricks that you can teach.
Magic is an entertainment. It's an art.
Okay.
But then it's an art that unless you get into it, you don't really know what it is, and a lot of people put so much mysticism around it, and makes it look something that you cannot get closer to. But it is not so. Magic is an art, and as we are talking now, this very September, he and his bigger brother Mauli, they are going to Thailand to Magical Academy to brush up and have a competition international competition in Thailand.
Whoa.
So yeah, there's an academy.
They've been chosen.
Yes. So they'll be going to.
Wait, was there a mini competition that you won that had to make you represent us there in Thailand?
My videos were sent.
Your videos?
Yes, my videos were sent.
Okay.
I've been performing on these few stages.
Doing your own thing?
Yes, in the clubs, on the street and stuff. And those videos, my dad gathered them and decided that, okay, he wants me to do something entertainment because I'm already on the path. So
well, that's right.
He pushed me on. And he sent the videos to one of the best magicians in Thailand, and he accepted, and he said he wanted to teach me, so I should come over.
So you're going to understudy him and all that?
Yes.
This is something you really want to do?
Yes.
Because I know your bigger brothers, they started like you, but their life was like, come and see me. Life gave them something else.
I understand.
But this is what you want to do?
Yes.
Full time?
Yes. I'm an entertainer.
I like that. I like that. Well, for your dad, he got trained in India and all that. He has such a reputation. And in fact, I remember watching him when I was very young. One of the earliest magicians in Ghana on TV. Then,
yes.
Yeah, because a lot of them, either they're doing it at Bobloshi and the other places to collect money. But you were on TV, you grant interviews.
I remember when TV3 was started. Those days, myself, Nana Chiampong, we were the people come on. There was a program called Talking Drum.
Okay.
Then that was a
like 25 years ago.
Yes.
Hey. Wow. So welcome back home.
Thank you very much.
I like that. I like that. But again, let me ask. I also know you are also into. You are the African Magic Temple CEO. You are also into Voodoo. You are Huno.
Yes, we are.
At what point did that come in? Is this something you've
always
been doing?
Been the base. Yes.
You found a way to add spirituality to.
It had always been, because the magic was, when you are young and you have And why is it now before it's coming? There was someone said 1 year ago.
Which said?
It's on ReVodution. It was just there now, the one that was just there now.
I cancelled it. This one. Which one is there was one you placed on the page already before. I can't find the exact one, but there's some people.
Yeah, go down. Slowly, go down. No, go down. Bring it down. There. Okay. It's also another 5 days ago there.
Yeah, ghosting.
Okay, you just leave it. Let's go on to whatever we can do now. So I'm live on everything,
Yes, please.
and it's okay.
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Our good what will I say? Our good and faithful friends and fans. Okay, thank you very much. There's a repetitive this thing coming.
The speakers we need to have me to
The TV, because there's a delay this thing in the TV. Okay, you've metered the TV.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So thank you all very much for waiting for us. I'm going to pour a libation and then we'll wait for your comments. And today, just like last week, we will not be very long here because it seems like our live session is becoming boring in the sense that we don't get many people on YouTube. We don't get too many people on Facebook, whether ReVodution, Voodoo Education, or Africa Magic Temple. We don't get too many people that are commenting. That means maybe the live session is becoming boring. People are tired. But I don't think I am repeating the same thing every day. But it is you who set the agenda. So I don't know. So these days, we do about 1 hour or less, and then we go. It's not because we don't want to do more, but if you are not sending any questions to me, I don't know what I have to be answering. And I'm not here to indoctrinate you or put anything inside your head. The purpose of this question and answer section is for you to ask a question that you are struggling with to understand, and then I struggle here to answer. That is what it is. So if you are not bringing the question, then definitely there will be no answers coming from me. So means it seems like our Africa Magic Temple weekly live streaming is getting boring to people. So if it is, people let us know so that we can either cut it down or stop doing it. Thank you very much. Oh, Mauga, Sobolisa, Meduago, Mauga, Kitikata, Meduago, Mauga, Esse, Meduago, Esse Joto, Ame Jotro, Esse Nanu, Ame, Set Nanu, Ame, woman of heavy dokono heavy omono heavy me biara no dokono heavy ogbena olo omono heavy me biara no dokono heavy ogbena senye me yo me do ago yo she me ham for a show se mi for a show biti me do ago ya braxa me yo zia dre ko do ago yo ta dre to heavy me kuna o wo vesoton ka me yo me do ago me yo me no zoje anyi du zoka kachi kazi gwa jadre ala fa banya gwa me la pe banya gwa yo hono me yo ra fifilo wenya yimba manjo flo fa kula yimba mando adika wenya ple me mate kulo eteku etega akain becho akain ngole wakain jeva wakain musu wakain trova wakain menyo wakain difia wakain mami ataba kage wakain kweli kwa vimegwa haja dola kupa bado je fia to baso mdojo meyo minuda ba obe wa kakuwa kwa mi zango em pluviyora kake wo jo pata jo maku fokema bole mojo chimo bole Voodoo me gberi okukulu kwa to la fofome jogwenyo hevelo jogwenyo meto ya momoju to anu kwale kwa benyi le pe ngata ba jo tuzo kwa duwo me no atafere ka jo pata ba ila vi jo vomba jo ni jo pata pe fia chopata metrona magbeda molo avifagbe early edina chopata kenno ani afimia ajolo chopata ni atafema yo mesimo gbojiri tawede ntaba quality zubulu ajima ogbojukulo doja lo fun come valenti ba fami valo jona pefu agosa patena yo tigeli me yo goro bedu yo kake la fia me yo amagasa senge jakpapa se tawede de ba kwa ha me yo brahini me yo gbogbochi me yo ngbe foli ko komo reka gbomi godo kuche kuma komanga to gwenyo kutoba na fanani me yo toni kosipo kwa kuyena ni meri akosa ko kufanya ko geje tasinya mo si fusi jam koso abra ko bra mama nyi gbojo imba to gwenya ko kukufita gwenya kubia mense mama nyi dore pe ngbe kuno kutoba na fanani yo po instance ya wakubia Katrina kubia fo ya sense ko ni fo ya bena kubia kutoba na fanani lo me yo mi asro mbo chicho chifu kubia sila kwene kata pe mensa kutoba na fanani me yo awu no tuji ba ko tuji tawe tuji me yo lo kini hasa ko njago bara so bara bidana kutoba na fanani yo ba ko da friso sofa wa buri ba ko fa cha jobe kutoba na fanani taba ko kutoba na fanani me yo tawe na entre tu ejita tawe Abraham ji venu le chawen tawe fi ato Simon Kabila benyi na sia kwatime kutoba na fanani yo Daniel vie kwa marela agbaro me yo tawe fi ato Simon Kabila benyi na si me yo Ankaima Bokor Anatovi Mayor Akeke yo happy akoso abadi yo Harrison George Ajovu kutoba na fana mi opete mayor aboshi sakraka mecho ababe adogo kotokoli donko okunuma kwa gbere nugbere to be yo ale acho franta mane fifini kwa sintra o kofito jamba ko cho to kofito he kofifi atraka mayor mi opete dagbe na mesese nji mayor mi do agbeji mi yo meyo mi ne kujo meyo mi ne dojo akoira gbe vira gba sira gbe ji meyo mi lo dagbe meyo afana go nu fangbo mo ji so koko si pepe to so le me da pa bi di meyo poli gbe meji eku meji wole meji di meji so meji mo le meji abla meji akra meji guda meji sa meji ka meji trupe meji tula meji lete meji che meji fu meji pele che tula meyo kleba vire ko mo to ba do mo to ba de nyade mako ne di na mesese kwa gbe di mi bia na mesia no ke ba mi a program jiro ko era gbe vira gba sira gbe ngbo yi na na mesia me lo kai nto mi adi mi adi gasia kalama nto mi adi mi adi yeah so we have on TikTok before I go on to TikTok and any other saying I wanted to say this because honestly we don't know what are the regulations, community regulations of TikTok or Facebook. We thought we are trying our best to follow all the necessary regulations that we shouldn't show nude pictures, we should not show killing of animals, and we should not use foul languages in our discourse. But we realize that upon us trying to follow all these rules, anytime anything happens, the TikTok or Facebook just block us that we have gone against their community standards. For instance, today we were only showing our my interview last Tuesday on a radio station in Ghana who wanted to talk about me. And we were just showing it, and then the message came that we have gone against, we have violated the community standards of TikTok. We didn't know what we do, but we were not killing any goto, we were not saying any hate speech or whatsoever. Yes, happening. It's what it is. Now we don't know why these things are happening. So those at Facebook, those at TikTok, and those of our fans who know what this thing is, they should advise us on what exactly are the regulations, or community rules and regulations of TikTok and Facebook, because we thought we are following everything to the brim, but somehow within any of our broadcasting, they just block it for no reason, and we don't know who to complain to. So for me personally, that's why I am no more on Facebook, because many a time they just block me for no reason, and that you have gone against a community rule without telling you exact thing that you did, without giving you a feedback to say, oh, this is what you did, that's why we are blocking, so that I learn from it, so I don't do it again next time. For this reason, I decided to be off Facebook for a while, because I have not done anything wrong, but anytime I post messages or poems and all this things, somehow they just block me because I've gone against the community standard. What exactly are the community standards of Facebook or of TikTok? I don't know. But if there are if there are some special community standard for certain groups, they should just let us know, that we will try our best to follow. And if we feel that they are not rules, but they just want to penalize us, we decide to stop and go off the network, so that we can all have our peace. But if you, our fans, you know the community standards, please let us know and tell us, so that we don't go against them. Because one thing is that if this continues, we will just stop broadcasting. And the people who want to learn will have to come to Africa. If they want to learn, they can come and learn. That said, I will start reading your messages, and then we'll go on. And before I go on reading your messages, I'm saying my deepest condolences to my cousin Samuel Okai, who just lost his son yesterday evening. I'm very, very sorry, and my sympathies are with you and your other family members. Okay, I'm going to TikTok live. We say Kaleji. It's a good evening, Bokor. Hello, Kaleji. How are you? Good evening to you. I hope you and your loved ones are fine. Thank you very much. If my voice is very low today, please just bear with me. With time, it will improve. Thank you. And then we have Luna Nicole, our sister. There's a Blessings Papa and AMT family. I'm grateful to join today's section. Hello, Luna. How are you? Thank you very much for joining today's section. I'm very grateful that you are able to make it here. I'm grateful. Then your sections are not boring to me, Papa. Okay, thank you very much. It's good to know that my sections are not boring, because most of the time I'm not getting any questions or comments from anybody, and I feel that's what I begin to feel, that maybe we have overstayed our stay here. We should go somewhere else. But if you said so, I believe you, and I know you are saying the truth. Thank you very much, Luna. I'm grateful. And then we have an extraga. He's saying the sound. Okay, please import. I think you have fixed the sound. The extraga said it's okay now. Then extraga went on to say good evening, Papa. And Kaleji said it might be a sabotage. Okay, I believe you, Mr. Kaleji. Thank you very much for that. And then our sister Aluna Nicole is saying it's not you, Papa. TikTok is very biased. All it takes is someone to complain. Okay. Yeah, because we have not done anything. We are not killing animals on our programs. We are not using any foul language whatsoever. We are not doing all that. But any moment, so they just block us, and they don't even give us any reason. They just say that you are restricted because you have gone against our community standards. And I want to know what those community standards are, so that I will not go against them. But I don't know, and it's very, very strange sometimes that you are trying to do your best, but people just don't like you or create problems for you. But it's life anyway. I think we are still on TikTok. Don't continue changing, because if we are changing it, we can't get the questions on TikTok yet. There was one on this side. Where is it? Yeah. There was another thing came on the left side of the screen. There was a question that came.
My question is reaction from Facebook.
No, it was not a reaction. It was somebody's name there.
Question TikTok equally.
I saw it on the screen. That's why I'm asking. It's somebody's name. I can't remember the name, but it's a woman's name. Okay. So let's just put it on TikTok. Don't be rushing it quickly. When I say change, then you change, please. So, and then Luna Nicole at Kaleji is showing some emoji there. And then Luna Nicole, you can appeal violations, Papa. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. We will appeal to ask them to tell us what is happening, because there was a time they say we cannot appeal. Once they restricted, we couldn't. They put it that we cannot appeal. It's not like we have appealed and they have rejected. By doing so, they just said we couldn't appeal, and we were kind of blocked for 7 days from transmission before they opened it. Our coach playing the brown cap here in the Kuchinam le dispenser. Thank you very much, Kaleji and Luna Nicole, for the encouragement. And Kaleji is sending us a rose flower times 1. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. And Kaleji also sent a hat. Is that a hat? Yes. Yes, it's a symbol of heart to us. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. On the Telegram, have we invited people, or because I'm here, I'm talking about it, there's not even a single person I'm seeing here. Okay, on ReVodution, Voodoo, education, we don't have anybody there. This, I don't know. those people can, anybody can interact from there, it's fine.
Okay, we are on Facebook, Africa Magic Temple, and we have Kwese Jasan Ahalija saying, good afternoon, Tommy. Hello, Kwese, good afternoon. That's about 1 hour ago. And why was he not showing all this time? About an hour ago. Thank you very much, Kwese. And how are you and family? I hope you are all doing well. I'm grateful that you joined. Okay, we are on back to TikTok again, and we have our sister Luna Nicole say, Papa, would you explain the energy of Mami Water? Okay, the word Mami in our language means mother. Mami means mother. And then Water here is a Creole word for water. So Mami Water is just that water is water that they are calling say water. Even if you go to Liberia, Sierra Leone today, that's how they pronounce the word water. It's a water. So Mami Water simply means the mother of the river, or mother of the sea, mother of the stream, mother of water. That's what it simply means. So when you say the energy of Mami Water, it is just the energy like any other energy of any spirit. And then Mami Water is not just one single spirit. There are so many different spirits who dwell or use water as their base or of abode, and all those spirits are called Mami Water. So any spirit that uses its abode or dwelling place in liquid or in water is called Mami Water in general. And each Mami Water has their own name. They have their own names. So like the ones that are very local to Africa is like a river Danyi. So the Mami Water inside is called Togbe Danyi. And then we have river Densu. So the Mami Water, or the spirit that dwells in Densu and people pay homage to, is called Nana Densu. In the Brazilian part and all this, they are calling it Papa Densu, but we here we will not call it Papa Densu, we will call it Nana Densu. So it is with all other rivers that have got their spirits, and then the name of the river is given to the particular spirit. But if you are going to call them in the general language, we will say they are Mami Waters, because they are spirits of the water. There are also other Mami Waters that are not they are not of our area, or they are not from this area, but they belong to other rivers around the world, and our people still can work with those energies or spirits or voodoos or Mami Waters, as most people call them. People can still work with them even though the rivers are not in Ghana or Africa. If you look for like the rivers in India, like the river Ganga or Ganges, of course a lot of people worship the Ganges as a spirit as well. And then there is the Jamuna river also in India, where people pay homage to it. I think in the the Hindu stories. I'm not sure whether it's in the Ramayana or it's in the Upanishads. I don't know which one, or it's in the Vedas. I don't know, but in this one of them, it is said that Lord Shiva, when he came, and Ganga was coming from heaven, and Lord Shiva was able to use his head to support the Ganges from falling so that it does not destroy anything on earth. So Lord Shiva stood, and then the Ganga as a spirit fell on Lord Shiva's head before flowing down to become river Ganges. So in every land and everywhere, people respect the spirits of rivers, or people believe that there are deities that live in the rivers or the waters that are around them, or the waters, so they pay homage to this river. So Mamiwata is just a name, a general name for spirits that live in water or use water as their base of operation. So that's what Mamiwata is. It is nothing more than that. And there are several Mamiwatas, some from Europe, from wherever, from Asia, from around the world. And when you are initiated into Mamiwata, the Mami that will come to you is the one going to tell you where it comes from. Initially, you will not know where it comes from. If you pick the name and then they initiate you, then you do your research, or you wait for the Mami itself to reveal to you where it comes from and what kind of work it does. A lot of time people thought that Mamiwata, once you get Mamiwata, you become rich. No, it's not true. There are also poor Mamiwatas who are poor and don't have anything. So if you are not fortunate and you get a Mamiwata that is poor, that means there's nothing going to come into your life. You will be suffering just like you were suffering, and maybe sometimes even more, because that spirit also will be demanding from you to help it, but you will not know. And so don't go into what you don't know and just go and get some spirit that will disturb your life. And then Kaleji, okay, no, come up, there's questions up. Yeah, okay, so our sister Luna Nicole was the one who asked the Mamiwata question, and I was trying to explain. Then we have our brother Kalaji sending us a hat. And the Luna Nicole went on, is she reserved for lakes, rivers, oceans, or does she encompass waterways in general? The Mamiwata encompasses water in general. And there are some Mamiwatas, they don't live in any river, but when you fetch water and put in a pot or in a bowl, the Mami can reside in it, because in my shrine, most of the Mamiwata spirits that I am dealing with are inside a pot. Maybe they were inside some river before or whatever, but working with them, I gave them a base in my shrine in pots. So each one has its own pot and has its own name and has its own rituals that has to be done for them, and their incantations and everything different from the other one. So any spirit that lives inside water or uses water as is a base of operation is a Mami water, where they encompass waterways. Yeah, that's it. Then Luna Nicole was sending us a heart, a big heart for that matter. I'm grateful, thank you. And then we have Luna Nicole again. So would she be considered a mermaid? Yeah, mermaid, the word mermaid is an English word. And it is the same mermaid word is what we call Mami water. So whether the white man or English name is mermaid, but the African name is Mami water because they live in water. And Mami water does not necessarily relate to only a woman. There are some Mami waters who are also males, not only females. So, but they are regarded as a mother of the water or water spirits. Water spirits are mostly called Mami water. Thank you. Then our brother Kalenji said, Papa, please, what is the difference between Tohosu and Mamiwata? Tohosu can also be called Mamiwata. The Ewe, typical name of the Ewe, name for a spirit that lives inside a river, is Tohosu, because a to, which means river, and Akosu means that one which has power in the river, or which has the power over the river, which is Tohosu or Tokosu, depending on which dialect you are speaking. So Mamiwata is as the same name as Tohosu. People may argue and say, oh, Mamiwata is different from this. No, because there are so many different Mamiwatas. And the Tohosu is also probably different depending on which river they are working in, or they live in, or the river where they express themselves in. So Tohosu is the same thing as Mamiwata, which Yoruba will call, I think, Yemaya. I think is the one they call Yemaya. But some people will say Yemaya is different from Mamiwata. What is the difference between Yemaya and Mamiwata? They who will argue will be able to tell us the difference. But any spirit that lives inside water is regarded as Mamiwata. And there are so many different spirits that live in water or uses water as their base, and they are all regarded as Mamiwata. There's one more message coming. And Kaleji is saying that understood. Thank you very much, Kaleji. I'm grateful. Yeah.
Okay. Teacher Redeemer also to be there and be doing whatever. This thing is not difficult. It's not rocket science. Just sit, get a chair that is up, and then you sit down, and then you'll be rolling while Bokor side is also on another side. You can't leave all the.
Yeah, we have a question from our sister Luna Nicole. Is there a more common Mamiwata that people are initiated into? I don't know. When I say I know whether there's a very common one that people are initiated into, I would be deceiving you. People get initiated into a Mamiwata that their teacher is dealing with. Supposing I am dealing with Akai, which is also a sun sphere spirit, at the same time, it's also a water spirit because it lives inside water. It can interchange. So to some, Akai may be a water spirit, and then to maybe a Mamiwata, and I am dealing with Akai. When you come to me and you want to get initiated into Akai, I will initiate you into Akai. There are other Mamiwatas that we at our shrine we are dealing with. Some have the name of Mary, some has Ali, some are Astarte, some are Astarte. There is there are so many different Mamiwatas we are also dealing with at our shrine. So what we do is that if you want to be initiated into Mami, the first thing we will do is we will write all these Mamiwatas that we are dealing with and put their names down. And then during a reading, you pick one of the names, because all of them you will not know which you are picking, but then the spirits will guide you, or the Mami itself will guide you, whichever Mami or whoever Mami want to work with you will direct you to pick them, and then we will now initiate you into that Mami water. So there are some other shrines that may also initiate people into Mamiwata that they are dealing with. And maybe at my shrine I have no knowledge of the Mamiwata they are dealing with, because the Mamiwatas are also as many as other spirits there, because the only difference between them is that they are spirits that live in water. So I cannot know what other people are dealing with. I can only talk about what I deal with in my shrine. So whether there are very common Mamiwata that people are dealing with, initiated into, I cannot know. A whole lot of time people thought that Mamiwatas have human beings and have fish. It is not true. I must remove your thinking from that. Mamiwata is not half fish and half human. Mamiwata could sometimes Voodoo, as in our Voodoo setup. Voodoo is a Mamiwata. And Mamiwata, yes, Voodoo is a Mamiwata. So we deal with Voodoo in the way, the Voodoo way, and we follow its directions and do things. So, but then people may not tell you that Voodoo is a Mamiwata because it is not half fish, half a human being. It is the symbol of snake, or the divine serpentine spirit. That's what Voodoo is. And so people may have different things. But when our people are initiating you into a Voodoo, they may not tell you directly that they are initiating you into a Mamiwata, because they are initiating you into a spirit or a Voodoo, which represent the divine serpent energy. And when you are initiated into it, you know you are dealing with Voodoo. But when a person who understands Voodoo and go deeper, they will tell you Voodoo is also considered a Mami spirit. Thank you very much, Luna Nicole, for that question. And now, how about Brother Kalejis? Papa, please can you clarify the difference between Voodoo and Tohosu? Yeah, Voodoo is a Mamiwata, but then Tohosu is also a Mamiwata. But I think in Ewe edition, because Tohosu lives inside a river, and Voodoo, some Voodoo, the Voodoo may be on earth, but most of them are also inside water. So I am not very sure whether Tohosu and Voodoo are the same, but since their names are separate, that we have Tohosu and we have Voodoo, I assume that they are, I presume that they are totally two different energies, Tohosu and Da. And then usually Voodoo is inside the Yeve. Listen, and I believe Tohosu is also inside Yeve. So there may be two different water energies, but they are all also Mami spirits as well. Okay, we are going on YouTube on Africa Magic Temple, and then we have our brother Abdul Hamid say, "Good evening, Papa. I'm watching you from Mali." Hello, Abdul. How are you? I'm grateful that you are able to watch. How are things in Mali with you? Hope everything is going on well. Well, I'll chat to you later. Thank you very much. And Abdul Hamid, well, please, why is Christians condemning the Olympic ceremony as satanic? Christians, unfortunately, are people who always condemn other things that are not Christian. So we just leave them to that, because most of the time it is Christianity that easily condemn other religions or other people's beliefs. And when you condemn them, the whole world comes after you for condemning them. But they can condemn anybody else, and they are fine, because maybe most people or most companies, establishments are run by Christians. So just leave them. If it is satanic, it is not satanic. People will go. People will go to the Olympics, whether it is satanic or it's not satanic. Do they know what Satan is? They have been killing Satan for thousands of years. Until today, Satan is not dead. Don't they see that Satan is a very powerful force to reckon with? If you have been trying everything that you do, you yourself you do, and you take a decision after doing it, when it goes wrong, then you say it's Satan who did it. Can't you see that Satan is very powerful? Human beings are Satan. There's human being who is Satan. There's no Satan anywhere. So they can call it the Olympics anything they want to. Nobody cares. People will go. Thank you very much, Abdul Hamid. And then we have Bokor and Nuku, Bopapa and Nuledo. Bokor and Nuku, Oliwofu, Americana and Udolo. And then does the state of the water body affect the spirit? Example, with people doing galamsey and so on along the river bodies, does it make the spirit angry or less effective? Of course, when you pollute a river and the spirit lives in that river, when you pollute the river, the spirit will move away to somewhere else. It affects them. It affects them. Even though it is said that spirits don't die, yeah, they may go away from there, but the pollution will destroy the living entities inside the river. And some of these entities inside the river are things that the spirit also use to do its work or as its messengers to do certain things. But if the water becomes dirty and polluted, yes, of course, automatically those messengers of the spirits will be dead and they cannot be alive in physical form. They may be alive in the spirit form, but no one can see them because no one can see a spirit. So it will really affects them. And whether the spirit gets angry or doesn't get angry, that I cannot know. It only I can only think that yes, the spirit may get angry because why the leaders of the community where they are, because these spirits have helped those communities all through creation until now. And if they could allow people to destroy their abode, of course they won't be happy. But whether they attack the people or they don't attack the people, I cannot tell, because it has to happen in a community where everybody know what is going on in there. So yeah, it affects the spirits and its abode and the living organisms in that particular river. And I can only believe that maybe the spirit is angry. But when the spirit is angry, what will it do? Maybe it will let rain not fall in the area, crops will not be good, and people will be going sick or falling sick. That's how it will be. Thank you, Bokor Nuku Ameibo, for that beautiful question. Okay, we have our brother Kaleji say, Papa, please can you clarify the difference between, or we have gone that way. Then enemy say, why do one have to go through challenges because you have a call? And see, when you say people have a call and have to go through challenges, there are so many ways people say they have a call. There is a way the Christians. Okay.
Please, it disconnected. Let me get it.
Because it's not facing me, so I can't see whether that thing has come and changed because you people can decide to me. So if that thing that comes and I usually have to bring it back doesn't show, there's no way I can see. So me, I'm just talking. I think if it faces me and if that comes, I can see it. And it's not coming on the screen there for you people to see to change it. So
Sorry.
okay, there are questions and this. Let me answer them. And he said our TikTok handle has cut off and we have restarted it. And then we have Enam. He said, why do one have to go through challenges because you have a call? Whether you have a call or you don't have a call, people go through challenges. Maybe it is only because when you or someone tells you that you have a call, or you yourself you are feeling that you have a call, that's when you begin to notice your challenges. Because a lot of time, people who are not deep into spirituality, they think that once you are doing spiritual practice, you shouldn't have any problem at all. What about the people before us? Everybody had challenges. Whether you are a spiritualist or you are not a spiritualist, you are still a human being. You are not God. You are not an angel. So whatever challenges life has in store for you, they will come through you. The only difference will be is that you, as a person who is on a spiritual path, you may be able to handle these challenges more positively in a better way than someone who does not know how to handle them. That's the two different things between a person who is aware and a person who is not aware. So everybody have challenges. It's not only people who have call. And if you have a call or you are you think that you have a call, there is nothing that guarantees you that because you are working for God, so there will be no challenges. There will definitely be challenges, but if you are really working for God or working for the spirit world, even though those challenges may come, you will find a way to handle them and let them go by without destroying you. So there are no, if somebody tells you that if you are doing a spiritual work, you will not have any problem in life, then the person has deceived you. You are still a human being. You are not God. You are not a spirit. You are not an angel, and you are not anything. You are just like any other human being. The only difference between you and another human being is that maybe your awareness of yourself become more clearer than another person. So when you take any action that you take, you know that the consequences will come. So when the consequences start coming to you, you will not blame anybody else, but you accept it that it was your own making. So it is not true that only when you have a call that challenges come. Challenges come in people's life at any time, and you can still be working, doing spiritual work, and you still have challenges. But the only difference will be between you and the person who is not doing spiritual work is that you will be able to handle those challenges in a very positive way and overcome them. And the person who is not on the spiritual path may not know how to handle it, and it may be over them. That's the only difference. And then we have Sister Luna Nicole. I'm going to need to move to Africa for a year just to scratch the surface of all this knowledge. You are always welcome, because yes, it is good to be at the feet of teachers who can you can take direct knowledge and wisdom from, and then to build your life and your spiritual life for that matter. That's very good. We will be expecting you. Thank you very much, Luna Nicole. We have miraculous access, and may the gods bless you, Papa. Thank you very much, miraculous. I am very grateful, and may the gods bless you too. Okay, Luna Nicole is on Facebook and say, Luna Nicole say TikTok shut down, Papa. Yes, that was 4 minutes. Is it really 4 minutes ago?
Yes.
Okay, yes, but they shut down. But now we are okay. We are on, right?
Yes.
We are on. We are still on now, I think so. They cut it a little bit, but we reconnected and we are on. Okay, we are on ReVodution. Okay, there's nobody here. ReVodution Voodoo education. And Abdul Hamid is saying that I have a message to touch. Okay, he retracted that message. Okay. Okay, Luna Nicole, our sister Luna Nicole, saying that has there been any update regarding the Voodoos in Germany, Papa? Yes, there. Every day we are getting some update, but those of us who had gone to to do the work at Germany, we also have a what do you call it? We have a there's 10% video power remaining on this one. I don't know why. You have not plugged it. See? So what is not plugged in? This one is saying.
It's plugged
Yeah, but it's not charging. Because if it's charging, how come it remain 10%? Yeah, but there's a charge sign there. Then it's not charging well. Because it's been a while since we plug it in. Yeah, it has come. But it's showing the sign of charging, right? Okay. When it goes off, that means it goes off. I can't understand what's going on. Thank you. Yes, we are the professors and those who have got university degrees who were in the program with me, and I was explaining things to them. And it's they have got university degrees which I don't have, as I'm not a professor from the Western point of education. So they are being given assignment to go onto the field to interview different spiritualists in Ghana to be able to to interview different spiritualists and then bring their report to bring their report to the group. So the work is going on every day, and once all these reports are collected together, I think in September or October we are having a meeting in Ghana whereby people from the project in Germany, the people who started the project in Germany, will come over to Ghana and we will have a meeting, and then we will see the way forward from there. But as at the moment, there's a field research going on in Togo, Ghana, and other places. Yeah. Thank you very much, Luna, for that question. And then Shamba Musa Bokor is saying, good afternoon, Papa. Good afternoon, Shamba. How are you? Thank you very much and for joining. It's been a while. How is your family? How is your mom and dad and your brother? I hope you are all fine. And yourself? Hope you are good too. Thank you, Bokor. And then we have natural hygiene. Say, why is TikTok audio the best for your program, but all other platforms are bad for your audio? I don't know. We are doing the same thing for all. Here we have TikTok, we have Telegram, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. We are using the same microphone. So if TikTok is giving you a good sound, I cannot tell why, because I'm using just one single microphone, and this is the microphone that is working for all of them, unless there is something that we don't know, whether we have a sound control and everything, and in the studio here everything is fine. So we don't know why TikTok has the best audio. I cannot tell. Natural hygiene. And then we have engineer Graham Kojo Jane Wilberforce saying good afternoon, Papa. Hello, Kojo. How are you? Good afternoon. Hope you are fine. Hope everything is well with you. Thank you for joining the program. And then we have our brother Kaleji sending us a rose flower, and Kaleji again sent one heart, and then another heart. Thank you very much, Kaleji. We are grateful. And then we have Toby Ogidiga Pro. Good afternoon, Papa. Hello, Toby. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. I hope everything is fine. How are the Vodus at your shrine? Hope you are taking good care of them and they are working to help humanity. I am grateful that you joined. Thank you very much, Toby. And then we have a free. Say good evening. Hello, Afri. Good evening to you. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section. I hope you and your loved ones are all fine. Thanks a lot. Okay, our brother Abdul Mahamid in Mali say, I have a message to your listener. Everyone should learn because there's a lot to know. We have been brainwashed. Thank you very much, Abdul. I'm very, very grateful for that. So Abdul is saying that everyone should learn about our traditional ways and our traditional spirituality, that we have been brainwashed. And I agree with Abdul very much that we have been brainwashed, and still, people still think that when you try to explain things to them, and once it seems like it's against their faith, they look at you as an enemy, as if you are doing something so bad to them because you are telling them the truth. How can you believe that a whale has swallowed a human being and then travel from somewhere to Nineveh in Iraq, and then went and dumped the person in that place, and the person came out and you had to go and be preaching? Haven't you people heard that in Israel, the Israelis are stopping Christianity, and they are saying that they are proposing a bill in Israeli parliament that if they catch you preaching Jesus Christ, they'll send you to jail for 2 years. In Israel, it's not my village. My village, you can say that we are Christian, and we are also Bokor people, and we are also Muslim. So it is okay, you can do whatever you want to do. But the land of God, if I may say so, is banning people from talking about Jesus Christ or Christianity. They say if they catch you, you'll go to jail for 2 years. And in our certain country here, if you are preaching about Jesus Christ, nobody will send you to jail. Maybe the least they can do, or the most they can do, is that they'll tell you you are making too much noise, so control your noise. But no one will ever ask you to go to jail. But here, the land of God, as we were told, it is said there that if you go on preaching about Christianity, if you are not careful, you will go to jail. So it's very interesting. So African Christians should take a note out of this, that the place they knew God came from, the place is denying God's message to the people, because they are not Christian. They don't believe in Christianity, but they believe in God, and they follow God in a very practical way, and they are seeing results, and they see Christianity more like a scam coming from Europe than coming from their land. But then my brothers and sisters, African brothers and sisters, do not see it that way. They think that by going to church, you are going there to worship God, which is a pity. But then it's life. Thank you very much, Abdul Hamid, for this. I think the African Magic Temple on TikTok, no, on Facebook is not really having people coming.
There are people watching.
People are watching, but they are not asking questions. Okay.
Yes. Yes, please. Many people watching.
Okay. Okay, we have a spiritual item suppliers. Is it supplier? Let's see.
Item supplier.
Okay, spiritual item supplier saying good evening. Good evening to you, spiritual item supplier. How are you? Hope everybody is fine. Thank you very much for joining. And then we have Engineer Graham Kojo J. Nyami Wilberforce say, I'm fine, Papa. I hope everyone is okay too. Yes, Kojo, we are all fine. Thank you. And Engineer Graham Kojo J. Nyami Wilberforce is one of my biological sons. He lives in Europe. Thank you, Kojo, for joining the section. And then we have spiritual items supplier. I say, I learned a lot from you. Oh, thank you very much. I am very grateful that you can learn something from me. Thank you. And then we have Nwambi. Say good evening, family. Hello, Nwambi. How are you? Thanks a lot for joining. Hope you and your loved ones are fine. I'm grateful that you joined the section today. Thank you. And then we have Iram joining and saluting and giving us kisses and other things. Is it gone?
Yes.
They have okay. The person is gone again. Anyway, thank you for flashing us. Okay, we have a champion Wiredu on African Magic Temple on Facebook saying thank you for your message. Thank you too very much, Mr. Wiredu, for joining the section. I'm grateful to you. Thank you very much. Okay, I will take some few more questions because as I said from the beginning of the section, my cousin lost his son yesterday night, and they called me this morning, and I will be going to his place to pay my respect and my condolences to him. So in the next 20 minutes, I'll get up from here. So please, if you have some questions to send to me, please do, so that I'll be able to answer before going off. And we have engineer Graham Kojoje Nyami way before sending us a rose flower. And then Uwabi saying, thank you, sir. We are doing great at this site. Thank you, Uwabi. And then Wabi saying my condolences. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And then Luna Nicole say, as always, I appreciate your time and teachings, Papa. Have a great week, and everyone. Thank you very much, big sister Luna Nicole. I'm grateful, and you also have a wonderful week. Yeah, where's Olu? Okay, that's all. We wait a little bit and see if give me another 5-10 minutes, and if nothing comes, I pray, and then we go off. I think it's already 6 o'clock, eh?
Almost.
Oh, my watch is off the radar. I didn't know it is off. I have not charged it. I have not charged it for days, so I've just been worried without looking at the. Oh,
Sorry.
see me see trouble. Okay, so I think Abdul Hamid, no, I think that we have read that message already. Okay, some people are joining, but we are now closing. Okay, so let me pour libation and pray for all of us for a good week.
Oh, I go. Talk with Mama. Opete me do I go. Please. Check it so that it can also be. This one will be on the Abochi. Okay. I think this also okay. This also okay. See if the. Are you seeing the TikTok one? Can it also? Is it showing?
It's not here. The left side. Should it go? One for this one.
It's not me that I want them to see you. Is it okay? Yo, I go. Talk with me, do I go? Remember, you are Abochi Sakraka me chwava, be adogo, o kotokoli ronko, o kunumaku, o wagbeno no agbeno. Tobe you ale acho franta mani o fifini nkura bisinkra, o kofi to jabaku, o chotua kofi, o chohen kofi atra kable me yo sasalo o nukpeta me no abo, adro kumadro, me yo rakeke me yo to glindo be pocho jime po abeja, ne be komo kwa chine tu ne glimdo po ne glimdo, do ne glimdo nya ne glimdo ahe ne glimdo, do la me ne glimdo be ye fe me da funa me fika ifo la ku tu no dani po no dani gbechi von no dani ngoli von no dani aje von no dani tron von no dani nku von no dani nyon von no dani nchu von no dani me jodo ameto no dani ebe ye nye gbonga me yo ra ke me yo afana gonu afagbo manjeso pepe to mazole me eda pa vidi me yo pali gbe meji eku meji wole meji di meji loso meji ngoli meji abla meji akra meji kuda meji sa meji ka meji trupe meji tula meji lete meji che meji fu meji poli che tula me yo Klebo vide ke me fo atoba de obo ametoba de nya de ma fo enedi egbere mi ga fi anu vie me yo bete ponu re me yo bete senu de tagbo mama mi na ba gbo no hu na me yo le vidi no po vino ji ame yo le sron di me yo de no po sron no de ame yo le don di no po do no wo do ame yo le do o ho de do nje do ji na ame yo ji vie vi me le gbese na o re ovio no ba no wo to no se gbe na ame yo he jivi owo vi o le dolere la me se never now ame se me ke ba la me se la me se never now agbe never now ngogbe yi never now asinedi ke me be jije me la me se kla gbe di never now lo togbe ye mi bialo ko sra me mi dore mo no vulo agbe be mo no vu me yo bete le kojire la me se never now mi se ke wo gbogbo le kojire no pota ple afone go lo ache. Thank you everybody, and then we have Unwabi is saying, please pray for me, Papa. I just pray for all of you, and then for financial freedom to locate me. For sure, I have prayed that those people who are looking for job, they should get job. Those who are working already, their jobs should open up for them so that they can get the reward from what they are doing. So I have prayed for you. And then we have our sister Luna Nicole sending us a lot of love. And then we have Yao Money. Say good evening. Hello, Yao Money. Good evening to you. And I am closing the section for now. I'm grateful that you all were here. Until next week. God bless you all. Okay. Let me put this one off. But people come. Owabi, thank you, but she can't hear me anymore because they just like it on your. Listen, you can't like it anymore because we are off. That's technology. Now where's all? Uncle Sam, baby kulo. Uncle Sam. If I did kakakari, I know much really for you.